John 12:39. Dia tuta uk edunanta pistuein, hoti palan, apen Esaias, ... Right before this, we had a quotation of Isaiah 53 about people not believing the message of the Lord. And right after this, we're also going to have a similar statement, John showing that the disbelief of the crowds in Jesus was a fulfillment of Scripture. And we read, on account of this, they were not able to believe. Now, the dia tuta, I think most English translations take it pointing forward to this hati clause in the quotation of Isaiah, but it seems to me it could point backwards as well. And of course, both quotations are confirming the same reality, so it's really not that much of a difference. But on account of this, because of this, they were not able. Oh, and that's a verb, just asking, just wanting, just wishing to be completed with a complementary infinitive. Indeed, that infinitive completes the idea of the verb dunamai. This word here comes from dunamai. It's an interesting word. If you look it up in Mounce's Morphology of Biblical Greek, he has a little footnote that reminds you it can augment in the imperfect with an epsilon or an eta. And then he has some citations from reference grammars you could look up to read more about that. But here we have an eta. This is indeed an imperfect. It's an imperfect middle. Remember, this is dunamai, the mai ending, imperfect middle indicative, third person plural. They were not able. Notice it's negated with uk. They were not able to believe. That's just a present active infinitive, a pistuo. Because, or for, again, that Palin, we remember that because it looks like the name Sarah Palin. And if you Google her name, you could say, well, there she is again in the news. It almost seems to be never ending. Again, she's for something is in the news. Again, Isaiah said, and then we have a quote from the Old Testament following.